Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Triple Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last we left off, we were just getting shot at on the stairs, and we were like, oh crap, we have to save Kurisu, and that's where we're at. we're trying to get back in there. Maho and Moeka quietly looked inside the open door. Reyes was still there, and the Amadeus reset counter was about to be complete. We need to stop her. Shoot her in the head. Wait. Maho stopped Moeka before she could go in. She knew it was about to happen. Yeah, we need her voice, huh? Do you know who I am, Kurisu? Chris? What? Reyes began to talk to Kurisu. Her face was completely expressionless. Matching voice. Voice identified as Judy Reyes, professor of psychophysiology at Victor Conde University. So we need her to unlock it again. Yes! Can you tell me my access rights? Dr. Reyes is the top-level administrator of the Amadeus system. Dr. Reyes has full and complete access to all Amadeus-related information. Let's start by making a backup of your inaccessible storage areas. Please designate the save folder. Reyes took out a US memory stick and put it into the laptop. Save it to the USB I just plugged in. Initiating file copy. Please wait 42 seconds. Yes! Reyes' face was flushed with excitement. Moeka looked at her, eager to rush in, but Maho still shook her head. Where are the guards? Jesus Christ. File copy complete. Reyes hurriedly moved to take out the USB memory stick, but... Did you really think I was gonna say that? What? I was not expecting that. Suddenly, Kurisu's mechanical, emotionless voice suddenly regained its humanity, and she was clearly pissed off. What? Nani? A Mozart melody was the control key? How dumb do you have to be to believe that? How was Maho supposed to... Wait. How was Maho supposed to do updates to the lab then? The professor would record it and play it at every party. Moeka's eyes were wide with surprise as well. Yo, go Maho, dude. Maho grinned at her. She'd known this whole time, but why wait? You're kidding me. Nope. Of course, there's not a single byte of data on that USB drive. But all those system messages. Oh, those. I just made them up. None of them were real. You made them up. Yo, go Kurisu. Once Maho started singing, I knew it was up. She was trying to buy time. So I made it look like our plan, your plan was succeeding. The system messages were just every bit of nonsense I could come up with. That was it. Maho was worried, but Kurisu had figured it out. They'd known exactly what each other was thinking. She'd been a little amused by the A10 nerve circuit logic, though. Where did she come up with that stuff? And why would I have to read the output when the console is right there? This isn't a sci-fi movie. How inefficient can you possibly get? Hey, how does it feel you totally got conned, huh? Huh? How does it feel? Reyes grabbed the gun off the table and leveled it at the screen in anger. You goddamn AI. It was time. Maho nodded to Moeka and then they went inside with her gun raised. Why would you go inside? You've just, well, I guess like to kill her, right? That's enough. Kill her. I guess to kill her. That's the only reason I could think of to go back. Because if you knew that that was the case, why even go back for her? But end this right now. Yeah, I agree. This is a good time. Dr. Reyes turned around in surprise. Maho leveled the gun at her. Moeka had her own gun drawn too, which made it 2-1. Reyes, give me the gun. Didn't you hear me? Give me the gun. Put your hands above your head. Reyes glared at her in rage, but then slid the gun down on the table, and then slowly put her hands above her head. Maho's gaze met Kudasu's for a moment. Their eyes met, exchanging a secret smile and a glance despite their motionless mouths. That's cool. I want to see the anime now. There's a new anime coming out of this, and I want to see it. Did you kill all the men with me? I wonder if it'll have this in it. I haven't watched all the first one yet. If you haven't, then you should hurry. They'll be here soon. Reyes was right. The stun grenade had neutralized them, but it wouldn't last forever. I feel like a stun grenade should last like a second, right? Like it lasts like, well, not a second, but like a couple minutes, and then you're done, right? Like they should be up now. Or watch outside. Moeka headed for the door. Maho turned back to Reyes. Tell all the men below to surrender. You're not planning on killing me. Why would I not? Oh, she wants me to kill her. Well, maybe you can't help it. You've never fired that gun, have you? Kill her. I have too. I fired one a ton at the range last year. I knew it. You've only handled the old models. The newest one have 2 safeties on them to prevent misfires. What? She's lying through her fucking teeth. I can tell she's lying through her teeth. And that one instant was all it took. That's what I'm... Motherfucker Maho, you can't... She's evil. Just kidding. She was lying through her fucking... Oh my goodness. The new guns have 2 safeties. What kind of idiocy is that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Reyes leapt on top of her and grabbed Maho's wrist. She couldn't aim like this. Maho struggled and tried to brush her off. But before she could, she felt an impact to her solar plexus. Come on, Maho. Reyes' fist was buried in her chest. Pain was so bad that she doubled over. And Reyes took the gun. Well, there you go. The tables have turned. She pointed the gun at Maho and turned her bloodshot gaze. Okay. I clicked too fast. You around her, right? Put down the weapon and come here. I'm just gonna look at the backlog because I am going to freaking... Okay. I just need to know what it says, just in case I missed something. Moeka put her gun on the ground and came back into the room. Wait! Why would you put down the gun? Because you don't want Maho to die? Oh my goodness. Moeka didn't resist. Good girl. Now stay still until we're done cocking. Move an inch and Maho's cerebral cortex is going to stop functioning. Maho blamed herself. Her own stupidity had put Moeka in danger too. Okay, Maho. This is your last chance. Tell me the control code. No. Do you want to die? Kill me. What? I'm the only one with the control codes. Reyes is out of her damn mind. Yes, Maho. Call the bluff. I love you. What? What kind of what is that? I said shoot me. You can't. Kurisu is my friend. She's my best friend in the world. I'm not giving her to you. I'd rather die than see her lick your boots. I see. You've got guts. Alright, I give up on getting Amadeus then. Bye. See, I knew she wouldn't kill you. Shit, you're the only one with the control codes. She's gotta find another way to, like, get the shit out of your brain, probably. She does... Just... So she just doesn't care. Why would you know the control code? Yes, of course. Not only after... I have no reason to kill you. Okay, so we're doing another one. We're doing another lie thing. I'm the only one with the codes. But Moeka didn't seem to hear her. She was too busy thinking about something. What was she going to do? Maho couldn't figure it out. So we're lying again. Amadeus, prepare for control code input. Are we doing the lie thing? This is a lie thing. They're gonna be like, ah ha ha, we got you a second time. No. No. We're just playing it up. We're just playing it out. I don't believe it. This is... I will say... What? We're pulling a lie again. We're pulling another. Okay. She just keeps saying it over and over again. Reyes' lips curled up into a grin. We're definitely lying again. It's gonna be like, haha. The rounder's ability to gather information. Okay, Maho. Say go. No. No. I can't. Say go, Hiajo. You need to, if you want to survive. Getting tired of this. Let me give you a little incentive, Maho. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Well, that was a turn of events I didn't want.
大変。お友達は出血多量の重傷よ。
Moika tried to say something to Maho, but all that came out of her mouth was blood.
さあ言え。は。
Say it, hurry. Hayaka.
クリス。ゴーよ。
We're lying again. Moika did that again.
権限保持者イヤ城真帆の命令を確認しました。指定されたバッジプログラムを実行します。
今度こそ。
指定されたバッジプログラムはアマデウスに関連するすべてのデー
This
タを
patch will permanently
完全に
delete
削除する
all
ものです。
Amadeus related data. Ah. Okay, so we weren't lying.
削除対象にはこれまで取得
This
された
includes all
記
memory
憶データの
backups.
バックアップ
な。
ローカルに保存されているデータの暗号解錠キーも消去し、以後使用できなくなります。
I know I'm not reading necessarily. When things are serious like this, I have to take a moment and just kind of like.
すべての消去が完了するまでには
Oh,
15分
so
かかります。
so she's gone. Unless we're lying again. Unless all this is a lie.
削除処理を開始します。
But no, I don't think it is. I think this is what we were lying about. We were like, oh, we're gonna give you codes, but no, we're deleting her. So that way no one can use her evilly. Yo, Moika's smart, man. That's a smart thing to do.
マホ、どういうこと？
We have to let go. This is a weird situation in which Maho has to let go of Kurisu. Why is the data being deleted? The control was supposed to unlock the inaccessible storage area, right?
秘密の日記を開ける鍵なんて
There was never a way to open her secret diary.
当たり前じゃない。
Of course not.
アマデウスが兵器転用す
Any
る
idiot
可能
that
性なんて
could figure out
誰
that
だって想像が
Amadeus
つくもの。
any idiot could figure that out. Amadeus might be abused for military purposes.
絶対に。
And I couldn't let that
そう
happen.
だから
So I made a part of Amadeus that could never be accessed from the outside and surrounded it with an
それを
invincible
無敵
wall.
設計した私ですら
Even its
その壁を
designer,
乗り越えることは不可能に
or
用
I,
意
its
した。
designer, couldn't go over
ど
the
こに
wall.
も出入り口がない城
It's
壁
a wall
は
with no entrances or exits.
無敵でしょ。
Invincible, right?
そんな。
まあ大
But
学の研
since
究
we were
費を使
using
っ
the
て
university funds to make it,
コントロール不
I
能
couldn't
なソフトウ
exactly
ェ
tell
アを
them
作
there
る
was
と
an
か
area out of our control.
対外的には
So I just told
制御
everyone
コードの
about the
存在
control
を知って
keys.
でも
But
制
the
御
real
コードの
purpose of the
本来の
control
目的
keys
アマデウスの全リソースデ
was to
ータの削
delete
除バッジ
every
コマン
bit
ド
of Amadeus's resource data.
要するに
In
自
other
爆スイッ
words,
チよ。
self-destruct button.
これを本当に起動する日が来るとは
I never thought I'd actually
思
have
って
to
な
use
か
it
った
though.
わ。これで全部よ。
That's everything.
もう隠していることは何もな
I
い。
don't have any other secrets.
どうかしら。
Are you
満足
satisfied?
してくれた？
どいつもこいつもバカにした。
Man, freaking Dr. Reyes is like one hateable character. I don't like her voice. I don't like the way she talks. I don't like her at all. Reyes puts the gun right between Maho's eyes. Maho didn't look away.
役立たずは死になさ
If you're not gonna help, then you can just die.
いよ。ラウンダー。
Goddamn rounder. Reyes fell on the floor. She'd been shot by the dying Moeka, who was still lying on the floor.
桐生さん。
You would think that she would still pull the trigger, right? I guess not. I guess she just dies.
よかった。
Oh, that's a cute-ass picture right there. Dude, desktop right there. It's a cute-ass picture.
生きようとしてく 触れて
桐生さん
あの時
What you told me before
言っ
made
て
me
くれ
so
たこ
happy.
と
Someone could take your place. Someone's better than you. So what?
私は
Because I'm me and not someone else.
私ヒア
It
ジョン
goes
さ
for
ん
you
の
too.
マキセクリスは
Kurusu Makase has nothing to do with it. Because you're you, not her. It's no longer a cute picture. That's not cute. Nope. The blood coughed and dribbled up to the top of her motorcycle suit.
桐生さん
早く逃げて誰か来る前に私は
This is probably my favorite scene. I mean, I know that's weird to say. Like, because Moika's dying right now. But this whole scene with Dr. Reyes and, like, tricking her, and then, like, having the guns on her, then being tricked, and then, you know, that, like, all of this is happening, and Maho's forced to end her relationship with Kurisu in the same time that it's, you know, at the same time that she's dealing with, like, a threat, and she has to decide what is better, and then, like, Moika does it for her, but then Moika gets... That's been crazy. This has been a crazy series of events. But it was obvious that Moika couldn't move. Even if Maho got her out of the building and got help by the time she got back.
そうだ
I know. Maho leapt for the laptop on the table.
クリス救急車を呼んで
Kurisu, call an ambulance. But Kurisu did not move at all. Her data was already being deleted. She could never go back to the Kurisu she had been before. But that didn't stop Maho from trying to rely on her.
クリスお願い動いて桐生さんを助けてお願いよ助けてクリス 先輩
Aw, they're gonna do this, aren't they? Okay.
先輩どうして泣いてるんです
Maho, why are you crying? Maho looked up, her face covered in tears, and saw that Kurisu's expressionless face was gone and replaced by a gentle smile.
リス
泣かないでください
Don't cry, Maho. Come on, wipe your tears.
涙を拭いて
Kurisu moved her hands on the screen as if to wipe away Maho's tears.
触れない
I can't touch you. She doesn't know.
私先輩に触れない
I can't touch you. Kurisu is acting differently than usual.
まさか私
No way.
アマデ
I
ウスに
became Amadeus.
これも想定される世界の可能性
This is one of the world's
生命
potential
の機械にと
outcomes,
っての
or
可能性と言えるの
perhaps a new possibility for biological and machine life. She wasn't making sense, but that was to be expected. It was a miracle she was able to talk during the deletion process at all.
とにかくよかった
I'm just
まだ
glad
消えてなくて
you're not gone yet.
消える
Gone.
アマデウスを
You're deleting Amadeus. Kurisu's strange words were worrying her, but she didn't have time to check.
クリスお願い
Kurisu,
今すぐ救急
please
車を
call
呼
an
んで
ambulance.
桐生さんが撃たれた意識が
Kiryu's
な
been
いの
shot. She's unconscious. She doesn't know who that is.
しっかりしてください先輩
Hang in there, Maho.
今救急車を手配しましたすぐに到着
I've
します
arranged for an ambulance to come. It'll be there soon.
大丈夫桐生
It's
さん
fine.
助かりますよ
Kiryu will survive.
まだダメよ彼女を
She isn't
下ま
safe
で
yet.
運ばないと
I need to get her downstairs, but
で
there's all
も
those men
武装
with
した連
guns.
中がいて
それも大丈夫
That's fine too. I just checked the building security system. They're already preparing their retreat. You should wait for the EMTs to get there. I'll restart the stopped elevators. I see. The last. Could have freaking Kurusu Ex Machina over here. There was no trace of her strange words from before. Hearing Kurusu talk like she always did made Maho feel so much better. Now that the danger had passed, all the tension had drained from Maho's body. Too tired to stand, she fell to the floor. I just checked the log. Maho, I didn't know you were so good at singing. Piano Sonata number 11, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How would you enter that in? To a thing? To a passcode? Maho couldn't bring herself to tell her to forget that she'd ever sung that song. It didn't matter anyway. Kurusu would be gone soon. Maho. Kurusu's voice changed a little again. She could hear a bit of tension in it. Please don't ever forget what I'm about to tell you. Maho could see the countdown on the timer displayed right next to Kurusu. There were less than 60 seconds left. The world we must reach is real. Is she gonna tell us about Steins Gate right now? And we will reach it. Her words were very vague, but Maho could sense that there was something very important that Kurusu wanted to tell her. What are you talking about? I know you well, Maho. As a scientist, I might know you better than anyone in the world. So I can say this for sure. You will be able to finish the research I left behind and open up a path to what lies beyond. Even if I'm not here. I know you better than anyone in the world, and I guarantee it. How does she know about... She knew what Kurusu was trying to say. She was trying to say, you will do something that surpasses what I ever could. Someday, your work will be needed. And you can be certain that the day will come when your research saves the world. I'm sorry. I can't explain the details. It's a miracle that you and I... What? This sentence right here trips me the fuck out. Yo, this episode has been crazy fuck. What the hell? It's a miracle that you and I can even talk like this. Does that mean that she's like talking from Steins Gate? Like what's... Is that why she's able to talk when there's no deletion? Is Amadeus like a... What is happening? Did Kurusu know about this? What? And she was like, I guess this was a word line at the beginning? Is she talking us from Steins? Oh, my mind is like... Is she talking... That sentence. She's talking from like another world line. And she was like, hey, listen, your freaking work will save the world because I'm me. And that's why she was like, I guess this is one of the possible world line outcomes. That's why she's still able to speak when all the files are deleted, because this isn't actually Kurisu from Amadeus. This is Kurisu from the other shit.
今の先輩ともう一度話ができて本当に嬉しいです。
What? What is happening? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm not going to dwell on it because I'm probably completely wrong. What is happening though? She didn't even know why, but she tried to apologize. In the last seconds of their final goodbye, she found herself trying to say that she was sorry. But when she saw Kurisu smile, she understood. That smile was her answer. No matter what her apology meant, there was no need for it.
あなたを
I
信じる
believe
わ
you.
信じるか
Believe, huh?
何の根拠もない
A good scientist would
科
never
学者
say
にあるまじき
say
言
something
葉ね
without any evidence. It was all the strength that Maho could muster, but the best that she could do. If she had to say goodbye to her beloved and bratty friend, this was how she wanted it to be. It was a conversation they'd had many times back at the lab.
解があると信じて突き
A
進
real
むのは
scientist has to
科学
believe
者
that
のある
there's
べ
an
き姿
answer
ですよ。
and move forward to find it. The rush of memories was, in this time and place, sorrowful. Because in fact, Kurisu had died a few months ago. A span of time felt like both many years and only yesterday. There was less than 10 seconds left. It's only time for one or two more words.
それと先輩、
And Maho.
法王院今日もよろしくお願いします。
This is her! Oh my god, that's her! It's totally her from Steins Gate. I'm totally right. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. She's from Steins Gate, and she's contacting us from Steins Gate somehow because she's a genius. Oh my goodness, this is the craziest thing because she doesn't even know me. And how would she know me when all of her system memory is deleted? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
法王院誰のこと
She doesn't, yeah. And how would she know that name? She doesn't because she's not actually Kurisu Amadeus. She's from freaking Stein. I'm blown. My mind is
い
blown.
ずれわかりますよ。きっとね。
My mind is blown. I did not expect Amadeus to do that. That came out of left field. They were like, how can we make this crazy? That was how they could make it crazy. This whole scene is great. This whole episode is amazing.
さようなら
There's so many like what the fuck
クリス
moments in this single 30-minute time span. It's okay, Maho. You don't understand how crazy this is. I know. You lost your best friend, and that sucks. It's really sad, actually. She's never going to see Kurisu, but will she? She will. She definitely will. Never again when she realized that the tears just wouldn't stop. That does kind of suck. And she didn't even try to. Sometimes you just gotta cry, yeah. She cried like a little girl until the EMTs arrived. Hey, 75%, we're almost done. Yeah, that was sad. Let's be real right now. That was a sad moment. I know I'm like I sound sarcastic, but that's just my voice. Like that was a sad ass moment. But I'm just too blown away by the fact that Kurisu wasn't actually Kurisu, and she was like, oh, I know this. Oh my goodness, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
お客様えあ、私
まもなく離陸いたします。シートベルトをご着用ください。
We'll be taking off tune. Please fasten your
あ
seatbelt.
あ、ええありがとう
Alright, thanks.
日本を離れるのが寂しいのかしら
And Amadeus doesn't know Kuryu, so it's definitely her. I'm gonna stop talking about it.
そうかもしれな
That's
い
still
わ
in my
ね
mind. Maybe I am. It had been almost a month since everything had happened, but that month passed in an instant. Too much had happened during her stay in Japan. It might take her far longer than she'd spent on these islands to process it all.
研究所に帰ったら
What should I do when I get back to the lab?
まあ研究所自体
Well,
ど
I
う
don't
な
know
るか
what's
わ
going
か
to
らない
happen
け
with the
ど
research anyway. The loss of Dr. Leskinen had thrown the Brain Science Institute into a panic. There were probably going to be a power struggle to see who would get to take over. The scandal with Dr. Reyes had thrown the psychophysiology lab into an uproar. There was talk of shutting down the whole department. Mokia? The Moeka. It's just a... I don't know why that... It took me so long to realize that that was just Moeka misspelled. So Reyes had survived. The CIA is investigating right now. She didn't know much about it or care. That took way too long. Moeka had survived because of the AMTs that Kudasu had called. She needed almost a month in the hospital, so she'd quit her job temporarily. The article she'd been working on had been cancelled.
アマデウスがなくなっちゃったもんね
Amadeus is really gone, huh? Maho's deletion program had worked perfectly, and as a result, the Brain Science Institute's greatest creation, Amadeus, was gone forever.
でも
But it's
大
fine.
丈夫
That's what she told herself.
私が何か変わってしまったわけではない私は私よ
I'm still me, not someone else.
今までと何も変わらない
Nothing's changed at all.
自分
I'll
の
just
信じ
follow
る
the path
道
I
を
believe
進む
in.
だけよ
Believe. In the past month, Okabe had told her everything. He told her everything about his own story. At first it was unbelievable. But when she'd seen the real time machine and heard about Steins Gate, she was finally able to believe. More precisely, she wanted to believe. Kudusu's final words flashed through her mind.
私たちがたどり着くべき世界は確かに存在します
That's so crazy.
私たちは必ずそこへ
This
たど
ending
り
is
着
so
きます
crazy. And we will reach it. There was no way to know what had happened then. Amadeus' data was 100% deleted, so she couldn't even check the log. But she did have one theory. Amadeus was a simulation of the human brain. Theoretically, there were no differences between it and the real thing. Kudusu had teleported herself to a different thing and redid it from one person to another and deploy it in an Amadeus, making it behave like a copy of that person. This meant that anything could happen to a human brain, it could happen to Amadeus.
もし別の世界線の記憶が時空を超え
She's
て
definitely.
それ
Oh my
が
goodness! They're gonna tell me.
アマ
They're
デウ
gonna
ス
tell
の
me.
中で発生したとしても
Don't tell me this.
おかしくはない
That's so crazy. Why am I so amazed by this? Don't don't judge me in the comments. I just that was a cool twist that they did. Like, oh, she transported herself in that. I miss old Courtesy. I think that's why I'm so impressed, is that I miss old Courtesy so much. And maybe Amadeus had just come up with something to say to make her feel better. And maybe Maho had passed out and been dreaming. Now she would never know. Amadeus was gone forever. At least from this world line.
ま
Well,
別に構わない
it's
わ
fine.
いずれ本人に聞くから
Someday I'll ask her myself. Kudasu had asked her to believe. To believe in what she'd said and Maho's own abilities. She'd ask her to believe.
信じるわ
I believe you, Kudasu. Wow. So what? Time travel is like really hard to explain. There's so many questions I have about like how that happened, how that interaction even happened. But it's whatever. And if it happens, then shouldn't whatever she does change the? I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. But there's so many problems with everything? It was the one from Kurisu's laptop.
ここだけの秘密ですけど。
How do you enter a melody?
私のマイパソコンのログインパスワード
I'm curious. How do you enter a melody into the like A4, D4 or something like that? That's a good. I should hard drive a soda. That's a good idea. Like just take it like one of your favorite melodies and just, or maybe not even your favorite melody, maybe the one that you hate or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. She paper. She'd already give Darren a copy. When she got back home, she was going to go over it thoroughly herself.
タイムマシン
A time machine, huh?
絶対に作ってみせるわ
I'm going to make it real
そして
and
絶
going
対
to
に
save
救
her.
う私のアマデウスを
My Amadeus. The scenery outside the window began to move. The plane was moving down the runway for takeoff.
さようなら日本
Goodbye, Japan.
多分また来
I'll
ること
probably
に
be
なるわね
back.
いいえ
No, I
絶
know
対
I
に
will.
また来るその時には会える
I
のかしら
wonder
ね
if I'll see
ほう
Hoin Kyoma then.
まあもしもまだヘタレなままだ
Well,
ったとしても
even if he's
その
still
時
acting
は
like a
私
whiny
が引っ
loser,
張
I'll
って
smack him
起
and
動
wake
さ
him
せ
up.
てみせるわ
She still had a lot to do. Her life was about to get very interesting.
いけない切るの忘れてた
No, I forgot to turn it off.
ちょっとだけ
Just a little. It's about time for takeoff. You have to turn your phone off during the takeoff. But you can't see this, can you? I should have sent it earlier. It wasn't for a very long time, but I had so much fun with you. Let's see each other again someday, for sure. I'll send lots of Rhine messages, so send me lots back, okay? I love that Kiryu's not a bad person anymore. Alright, later. Bye-bye. See you again, Maho.
またね萌えか
See you soon, Moega. Hey. Yo, so okay. Let's talk about some stuff. Let's figure this out. So that ending was really crazy because that was the first, cuz if you look at the end of the last one, right? The last one had Okabe getting a message from his future self telling him that he spent years trying to find Steins Gate and he knows it exists. How does he know that it exists? How did he find out that Steins Gate was the thing? Because it doesn't seem like he has what he needs to discover that, right? So that was like the first aspect where Kurisu could come back through Amadeus. I wasn't even thinking that that was a possible thing, but that's a possible thing now. She could time leap back into a body that's Amadeus. Amadeus is the body, which is crazy. So that means that gives her a way to come back. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, this is just the Maho ending. We're not done yet. We still have to go through all the endings. But this Maho ending kind of gave me an insight onto how that could possibly happen. It kind of left a lot to be questioned. Like, why didn't Dr. Leskinen work together with Dr. Reyes in this ending, but he did in the bad ending? I'm still not sure what's happening with Dr. Leskinen and Dr. Reyes. We know now for sure that Dr. Reyes is evil, but maybe Dr. Leskinen's not? And why was he in the first place? Right? You know what I'm talking about? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like that whole like branch doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll see what happens. I I hope that we get answers in the next couple endings. So the next couple endings are getting closer and closer to the end. Supposedly Maori is one of the last ones I should have done. So we already have like the end game kind of story there, but that's cool. That's cool. I love that last scene in the Maho ending was probably my favorite scene of the entire game. It had emotion. It had like thinking about stuff. It was like people were dying, but then they didn't die. But then Reyes got shot. Everything kind of worked out. And with Amadeus gone, there was no real reason to fight over anything. And then they're gonna build the time machine. So that was like that was my favorite ending so far. I've only had 3 endings. The bad ending, the Maori ending. The Maori ending was kind of stupid, and then this ending, and this ending was by far like the coolest ending. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. We got new CG, new wallpapers, crazy. Thank you guys for watching this. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it, especially on this series, because, you know, there's not too many. You guys have been killing it with the comments and stuff. I really appreciate you guys, man. And we'll be back again with the next ending. I got to bring up my guide again and make the correct choices. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys.